You know by now how much I like to point out how inept and hypocritical Canada's jet-setting Environment Minister Catherine McKenna is. She's a constant wreck. But the funny thing is, she thinks she's doing a good job. But this is what you get when people are hired for their gender and not their merit. Trudeau needed another woman for his gender-balanced virtue cabinet, and he hired someone akin to climate change Malibu Stacy for the job. If you pull the string on Catherine McKenna's back, she says stuff like, climate change is sexist. You pull it again and she'll say, we need a low carbon economy now. I mean, McKenna needs 24 people to plan her tweets and she still falls for trolls and pretends to ride bikes in high heels for photo ops. Well, this week we all found out Catherine McKenna hired a French photographer to take really bad pictures of her at the UN climate conference in November in Paris. That overpaid photographer cost you $10,000 for pictures that could easily have been taken with a cell phone camera. This was an exercise in pure vanity by a vanity-based government. But like with all Liberals, there's a healthy heaping of hypocrisy piled onto all of this. Catherine McKenna was once very critical of Conservative MP Pierre Poilievre for what she called a vanity video. She tweeted this, "Unacceptable that Pierre Poilievre's vanity video was produced by public servants at the taxpayer's expense. Hashtag paid for by you," and then she links to a Globe and Mail article describing the whole thing. Now here's the backstory though, and it's not the catastrophic abuse of taxpayers' money the Liberals like McKenna and the NDP made it out to be. Poilievre had made a video promoting the universal childcare tax benefit in 2015. He used 2 staff from Employment and Social Development to make that video. And then the Liberals and the NDP lost their minds, calling it too partisan and an abuse of the taxpayer, and so on and so forth. So, at the time, a spokesperson for Employment and Social Development confirmed that the video shoot took only 2 hours and only 2 staffers were involved and they were paid overtime. Post-production was conducted during regular work hours. So 2 staffers for 2 hours overtime, 4 hours overtime total. What do you guys think that cost? Like $150, $180 for sure, under $200. And McKenna was all worked up into a fit over it. But McKenna, at the first possible chance, wasted 10,000 taxpayer dollars for really bad pictures to promote her whole Canada is back virtue signaling at the UN climate change conference. And she ended up costing the taxpayer maybe 50 times more than Pierre Poilievre's video. What we have in Canada is a government by vanity, for vanity, paid for by the people. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.